In my 20s and 30s, I roamed the world as a foreign correspondent. I traveled in war zones in Ethiopia and Central America. I was tear gassed in the Philippines and chased by killer bees in Mexico. But it was all a piece of cake compared to when I moved to the California suburbs and began to raise my wonderful, handsome, brilliant, and somewhat challenging 2 sons. I mean, here's what motherhood is supposed to look like. And this is what it most often feels like. Who's going to clean this up? One researcher interviewed mothers of particularly challenging boys, and she showed them pictures, different pictures from magazines, of faces, of humans and animals, and the one that they most identified with was a picture of an angry, charging Tyrannosaurus Rex. Why are we so angry? For one thing, it's because we're bombarded every day with useless advice and blame.
You need to set stronger boundaries.
Do you know there's an herbal supplement for that?
Is it any wonder, really, that when one researcher asked mothers their favorite coping method, a majority answered, red wine? I'll give you an example. The other day, the teenage son of a mother I know got into a lot of trouble. I can't reveal the details, but it involved a party, an illegal substance, and a lot of vomit. A lot of vomit. On the way to pick him up, this mother called another mother of a challenging child. And that mother said,
You want to feel better?
She then told a story about her son. I can't reveal the details, but it involved a pellet gun, a SWAT team, and a possible stint in juvenile hall.
You know there's a bright side to this. You probably don't feel like eating anything, do you?
Other mothers of challenging kids usually know what not to say.
Wow, he's pretty awful, isn't he?
How can you even appear in public after that?
He certainly seems to need more structure and discipline.
Why are you drinking that?
Honest mothers of challenging kids know that misery doesn't only love, but craves company.
I call my son Commando Demando.
Well, I leave pamphlets about military school lying around the house.
I'm ready to wring his neck, but maybe not today.
Look, you love your kids more than your lives. You know they're going to be awesome adults, and you're doing your best. Not everybody understands this, but you can usually bet that other mothers of challenging boys will. That's why I wrote my book, Buzz, A Year of Paying Attention. It's about how sometimes it can get really hard to keep loving your kids, but that doesn't mean you can ever stop. It's about approaching the brink of utter failure in the relationship and learning how it's still possible to turn things around. It's about loving them most when they deserve it the least. Most of all, it's for any mom who fears she's all alone. You are not alone. We are not alone.